Okay, let's start now, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. Good morning in the Philippines, wherever you are right now in the world. Welcome to our TLC Conference Call. And we're so privileged today that we have Jack, very fresh from Philippines, actually, and he's now back in Canada. Jack, can you hear me?
I can, Bong. Good morning. Actually, in the Philippines, it's evening.
Oh, it's evening. Sorry.
Is it?
Totally confused by the time zone.
For me, I'm still mixed up.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, it's evening. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Also, we have here on the call our upline leader from Birmingham, Elaine. Elaine, can you hear me?
I can, Bong, loud and clear.
Awesome. Great. So, Jack, tell us. Come on, we're so excited about the new office in the Philippines. I believe you were able to attract some entrepreneurs, even from other MLM companies in the Philippines. Yeah. So, what makes it so special with regards to your visit in the Philippines? Jack, over to you.
Okay, thanks, Bong. I had a great trip. I left on January the 4th, and I just looked at my phone, by the way. You're right. It is morning in the Philippines. It's 1 a.m. It's a 15-hour time change for me because we're over here at 10 o'clock this morning. So I've noticed a big difference. But I left on January the 4th. I was in the office as soon as I got there on the 6th of January. I did a couple of road trips out to Alabang, to Laguna, to Makati, Cavite, and then the majority of the time I was in the office. And the office is so powerful of a location for TLC. It'll be a big asset for us there. It already is. One of the things that we've noticed when I first got there was a couple of little contractor issues that weren't finished yet. So there was a banner on the window because we're in a mall. So immediately across from the office is a Jollibee's. Well, in the Philippines, if you're Filipino, you know how big Jollibee's are in the Philippines. And to the right side of us, touching us, is Chowking, which is another big Chinese chain of fast food that is very, very large and very, very busy. And immediately between those two is an escalator coming downstairs off the MRT, which stops right there at this Centrus Mall. And then at every door to the mall, they have security. And I don't know how this mall got so lucky to hire the best looking Filipino security guards there is in the Philippines, man. But we're very fortunate. So, I mean, the mall is a beautiful mall. We got the best location. On the left side of us is a big fragrance mall, counter, huge fragrance store. They must be one of the largest in the Philippines. So we couldn't be situated in any better location. So what we've experienced is when people are passing by, and the first week I didn't have this opportunity to experience because the curtain was down because the construction wasn't finished yet. But when we open the curtain and people are looking in, they're seeing the Strike Up banner, they're seeing the SOT banner, they're seeing we have a beautiful big TLC sign from Michigan that's lit up, and it's very attractive. So people are walking by looking in like, what's this? You can see the training room in the back, and it's got brown walls with a green rug floor, and it's very attractive. So people are coming in. But anybody that is kind of been in the industry, and I experienced a couple of these walking in that have been maybe not sure about direct sales or thought they were just fly-by-night companies that were online. And all of a sudden, here we are located in this wonderful location, and they see us. I mean, it tells you that we're a real legit business. And in the Philippines, an office means a lot. Well, our location and our office mean a lot in the Philippines with total life changes. So it was a great experience. I've got leaders that are, instead of them going to do meetings out of town, they're arranging or paying the MRT or the bus to bring their prospects in to meet them in the office. And they're telling them, look, if you want to make this a career change, or if you're looking at really making some serious part-time income, it's going to be beneficial for you to take a couple hours to travel in to see why you want to come in, to see what TLC is, to see the office we've got, to see how our shipping works, to see the people involved, than it is for me to go out that way. And that's went over real well. We did that with one of the distributors I've got, did that with a big networker, and signed him up right away. And the chances of him signing him going the other way, had he went to him, would have been a lot less. So it is an exciting time over there. The office just opened. We're just getting rolling. Alex Angeles is running the office. That's Levy's daughter. Levy initially did all the paperwork. She did a lot of the things. And Alex has got, I'm not sure if Alex has got an MBA degree in business. Very sharp young lady doing a wonderful job of all the the back office work, getting the orders out, getting the orders in, all the communication with Total Life Changes Michigan. Alex does all that. Lillian is a girl that's hired to work up front, get the orders out, get the shipping done, just a number of things. And we'll be eventually hiring a receptionist that works out front just for traffic coming in, people coming in, communication, and so on. Pick up in the office. If people want to place their order, it's all online now. Initially, there was a form, but you just go into when you're in the office, there's business Wi-Fi in the office. So the Wi-Fi is very strong. If you got an iPad or an iPod, laptop, you can just open it up, sign up right there, and pick up your product right there. And the $5 minimum shipping fee that is charged in Manila is going to be given back to you in cash right there.
Jeff, excuse me, Jeff. Yeah. You did mention about going to the office. Yeah. Could a prospect pay by cash, just in case they don't have any credit cards?
Yeah.
Could they possibly purchase products or sign up inside the office without the cards?
Yes. Yeah, I believe they can, Bong, because we give them cash back for the $5 shipping. So I'm going to say they can. They need Alex to assist them there because all the sign up is done online. We do have a form they can sign up on. So yeah, they could pay with cash. I don't think that's a problem. I guess I don't know that that's a for sure yes. I didn't experience any of that because everybody was using debit card or credit card. And the way that they work in the Philippines, Bong, is they're paid out. When you sign up, you can sign up with a credit card, but Total Life Changes cannot pay you on a credit card. They can pay you on a debit card. So if everyone would just go to the BDO bank and get a debit card that has a Visa or a MasterCard logo. So that means now it's a 16-digit debit card. They can be paid on that card and they can withdraw funds on that card. It's the only card they need in their back office. And it looks like a credit card, but it's a debit card. That's the one that Levy has been telling everybody to use because they can load it and charge on a debit card with that Visa MasterCard logo on it.
And they can get the products right away from the office, isn't it?
Right there. Yep, I've signed up people. They walk in, I sign them up on my iPad right there. On the iPad, they pay the shipping on their debit card, and then we go get the product. And because it was done right there in the office, Alex gives them back their 250 pesos or whatever the $5 is. They get their $5 shipping back, so shipping was free. And it works very well. And that wasn't like that last week. That was like that last week. The week before they paid the shipping, they never got it back. So the will call is in place now that they can pick it up right there. Or if they notify her, if they place the order and notify her, then she'll hold the order and give them their money back when they get there.
Okay then.
So so that part's working. That's what Alex does. Alex is very busy with all the logistics that way. And she does a very good job. And it's the distributors. Somebody said, well, who's your trainer? Well, right now the distributors are training their own people. There is no corporate trainer. Will there be down the road? It seems like most of the distributors are doing their own thing. The training room holds about 40. You probably get 45 people in, and I had it full last Saturday. So it's not going to be long. And eventually the big Saturday trainings will move into another location within the mall. There's a room in that mall that can handle up to 1,000 people. And we can do trainings. I think probably the less would be about 200 people. So we'll be able to rent that room in the same mall. They can come to the office, just go over to the training room, and we'll do the training in a larger room. So that was really nice when I saw that hey, within the same location, we can have people come to the office, see the office, and then just move over to go to the training in another room. So we'll have that opportunity as well as we go forward. Right now it's working fine. And for day-to-day meetings, distributor meetings, the size is perfect. It'll work great.
Okay, Jack, for a while. Yeah, I'd like to acknowledge also the presence of Angela. Hi, Angela. Okay. And also Banji. Banji, can you hear us, Banji?
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Banji.
Great.
Just in case Banji has some concern or any questions, Vance, regarding the Philippine market, do you have any questions straight to Jack?
Hi, Jack. Good afternoon. So you're in Canada. You're back in Canada now. Are you?
That's correct.
That's great. Well, actually, what I heard, is that people can join online. They can pay either by cash or by card. And you said they will pay the shipping, but then they will give back the shipping cost.
That's if they're in the office. That's correct.
Yeah, my question is, you said they have to apply for the debit card from BDO. So do you mean there's no other way for them to, receive the commission aside from that? Is that the only way?
Well, they can't pay commission on a credit card, but they can pay commission.
They can't.
Yeah, there's still the check and the Payoneer, but Payoneer doesn't work that well in the Philippines from what I was told. So they're way better off going to get the debit card.
Yeah, how about by check?
Yes, they can still apply by check.
Okay, so they can issue check, and then they can.
If you go into your back office, Vanji, and go into resources, and then click in resources, and click English, and then you'll go into a whole series of questions regarding Payoneer, regarding the check. All the product one sheets are there. Setting up the Go TLC Diet, which is a marketing system. All that is in that back office. Like, there's a range of questions, but lots of them regarding sign up, because I had a guy asking me all these exact questions. We just said, I said to him, okay, we're going to go into your back office because you need to show this to your team. And we went right into the back office and all those questions got answered.
Well, because actually here in UK, I had a member who thought she will receive a check because her option was, to receive a check as her commission, but she didn't receive a check, not until we notify the HQ that she hasn't received her commission, that blah 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 blah. So she applied for the Payoneer, and then she received the commission.
Okay,
but
so Levy,
Levy
suggested to me not to do the check because of the time frame with mailing, because they're not mailing them out of the Philippines. She suggested that everybody get a BDO debit card and get the Visa or MasterCard logo, and you'll have no issues. And if you've already, some guy sitting there had a BDO card without the Visa or MasterCard logo, they went back to the bank and switched it out for one with the Visa or MasterCard logo, and that way they can just get all their commissions loaded. So in the Philippines, if you don't want no headaches or hassles, get the debit card.
Get the debit card. Okay.
Yeah. And I think it's a fairly easy, once people sign up and they know they're going to receive commissions, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry guys to interrupt you for a while. I'd like to also acknowledge Jenny from Tarungoy in the UK, and also Lourdes from Italy. Lourdes just signed up 2 days ago from Italy, so
nice.
It's great to have them. Elaine, do you have any concern or any questions so far for Jack?
I do have a question, because it sounds like it could be better than Payoneer. Because at the moment with Payoneer, they do take like $1 fee every time TLC transfer to Payoneer. That's like $1 fee. And then also so what I'm trying to say is, are there any fees involved? That's my question, in comparison with this payment method with a credit debit card and Payoneer.
Don't know the answer, but next time we get Alex on the phone, we'll get the answer.
Yeah, it's good, because Payoneer, in some ways, I'm not a big fan of Payoneer because of the fees, to be honest.
And actually, the leadership that I talked to in the Philippines discouraged their people and their teams from Payoneer. Everybody's going with the BDO card. There's no issues. It works awesome. Just make sure it's got a Visa or MasterCard logo on it, so it's recognized as a. I'm not sure if they recognize it as a credit card, but that way Levy can pay on it and you can pay your auto ships on it. So you just use that one in your back office.
Yeah.
That's just what they've told me. You can try other methods, but if you don't want no hassles and you want it to work smoothly, tell your people to get the BDO card and just keep that message going down line.
Yeah.
Good.
And I believe BDO is a very famous local bank in the Philippines, so they will not have any issues with getting video from the Philippines. But by the way,
video, they're everywhere.
Yeah. By the way, Jack, could they also select the credits if they decide to get the commission on credits?
I don't see why they can't, but that's another question in the Philippines that we'd have to ask Alex.
All right then.
So those are actually, Bong, those are a couple of good questions. Why don't you just throw those on an email, TLC Philippines, and why don't we answer them on the next webinar?
Okay then.
Are those two questions regarding the payment? Because I was dealing with the distributors all the time, and we didn't have any of these issues at that time when I was there. So I'm sure if I called Bernard right now, one of my distributors, and asked him, he'd know the answers as well, but I never got into those details. I was signing people up with, you know, the BDO credit card, and that's what we were using. And the cost to do it didn't come up, so I don't have the answer. But let's ask Alex those.
All right. With regards to business presentation in the office, is there a regular presentation that we could invite our prospects in the Philippines, Jack?
There's nothing regular yet because it's so new, like literally just opened last week. So we don't have any scheduled presentations. I've got a team that is doing presentations in there, but they're one-on-ones, they're two-on-ones. The only one that was scheduled was Saturdays at 2 o'clock, and I believe they're going to carry that going forward. Try to do a 2 o'clock Saturday training. And I know that room will fill up pretty quick. So that one, I'm pretty sure will be every Saturday. Again, TLC Philippines could answer that if they're going to be in there. And I'd have to talk to Bernard. But as far as Daily Bong, no, they're strictly team presentations right now, and they're not scheduled. They're as distributors can get there. They're as teams can show up. So they're doing them. They're still doing them to fit the distributor.
Okay then. Because I believe some of us here, you know, even in Italy or in the UK, have friends or relatives in Manila, particularly with wanting to bring prospects in the office. So I think we better show them first the video that we have here. So that,
and actually they can bring their prospect. We have a TV in there that we were using all the time. Just bring an adapter. I used my little iPhone all the time to do presentations. I just plug in an adapter that goes to an HDMI cable. There's a TV there with an HDMI. Just bring your adapter from your iPad or your iPhone or your Samsung to the HDMI, and you can do your presentations in the training room right there on the TV. So if you've got a video you want to play, they can see the office, they can meet Alex, there'll be other distributors in there. But just to have your people do the presentation on the TV right there in the office. And we have so many videos, they can use the video or they can do the presentation.
Okay, do we have a landline? I'm not sure if we have a landline number in the office at the moment.
No, it's only Alex's number. Do you have Alex's number?
Okay, over the mobile phone, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Anything more, Banji? If you have some questions or anybody here in the call, you can just type in your questions. Angela, do you have any questions so far? Not yet. Okay.
TLC Philippines at totallifechanges.com.
Kausap ko si Jack, I have to reject the...
Hello, Banji? Okay.
Okay. I've got a question, Bong, about whether Jack Fallon's going to do a video, like he did for Japan, or whether anybody from corporate is going to go over and do a ribbon cutting.
Yeah.
Jack Fallon told Levy that he would be coming through when he goes to Japan and Thailand. The date wasn't locked in, but I kind of suspect that'll be towards spring. But Levy said Jack Fallon would be coming through because he wants to visit all the countries where he has an office.
Oh, that's great.
So he will be in there. And I would think that's within a couple of months. I don't have a date yet.
Yeah.
Right. That's good. That's good.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Roderick, please. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there going to be a generic presentation for the Philippine in the local language?
Yeah. Right now it's in English. Even the Filipinos, it's in English, but they do it in Tagalog, but it's in English. As far as on the sheet on the TV, it's in English, yet the presentation is done in Tagalog. I think Tagalog, Banji, it's half English, it's half Tagalog. But every presentation I saw was done in English.
Wow.
But presented in Tagalog. Like on the screen, it's written in English.
One more thing. Paul Atwell's been telling me that the new back office will have more than one payment system. I think you'll be able to pay directly into the bank as an option when the new back office come out.
Well, in the Philippines, we've just talked about that. And the BDO debit card is the way to go in the Philippines. Okay. With the Visa or MasterCard logo on it. That's very important. It can't just be a debit card. It has to have the Visa or MasterCard logos so that they can load it. And they'll load the commissions on there, and then they'll also subtract the auto ships on there. It works really, really well. They have no issues at all as long as people are using that system.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, just feel free to unmute your phone if you have some questions, please. Let's take this time to, let's take advantage this time to.
Again, Bong, I just want to reiterate the power of the location we're at, because there's a couple other small MLMs I saw that are kind of like in a little strip mall along a real busy road, one on a just kind of a back street, and they're really just window stickers, and they do nothing for the company. The big companies that are there, Lifestyles apparently has a big office now, but this location that we're in, it's such an amazing location. The people that come into that mall are every one of them is checked with a bag. Like the people coming through there are very, very high quality people. They're all on the way to the call centers. So it's busy all the time. The mall's open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And that's the office hours are been roughly running about 10 a.m. to I think about 9 p.m., but they'll probably be extended to 10 p.m. shortly. But the traffic that goes by there is unbelievable. There's so much traffic because of the call centers. At nighttime, when I was leaving at about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it was so busy around there because everybody's coming in to work the night shift at the call centers. So it's a wonderful location. I mean, I can't tell you how fortunate we are to have that location.
Angela.
I'm sending
the whole Philippines is yours. Come on, say something.
Oh, I need to find some Filipinos. That's what I need to do.
Actually, Angela, you just need to find one.
I know. I'm trying. I'm hoping with social media I will find one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as the office gets going, we'll have a schedule of meetings. We're just new there right now, so we don't have that schedule of daily meetings yet. I do have a team that's in there every day doing presentations, but like I said, if somebody gets there at 11 or somebody gets there at 2, they'll do the presentation when they show up with their guests. There's no locked time. The other thing that I've experienced is the traffic is so bad in Manila that it's very easy for someone to be a half an hour late. So, and most of the presentations do start half an hour late. That was my experience.
Jack, with regards to, signing up people, based on your experience in the Philippines, what's the famous package or the starter kit that people are buying in?
Okay, so if anybody wants to know the products in the Philippines, what I've been showing everybody to do is go into your back office, hit join now. You can all do this when we hang up. Hit join now. Go to ship. The first thing that pops up is shipping country, select Philippines, and then it's the sign up page. Just go right to the bottom. Don't even fill it out. Click next, and then get on to the next page, which is products, and you'll see all the packages in the Philippines. There's a 100, there's a 280, there's a 400, and an 800. These are point packages, so the dollar value is different, but they're all there. And then there's the single products that you can order. Of course, the benefit of a package is half of the points from a package goes into the binary versus 25% of the points on a single order. So we were really encouraging people, if they couldn't do the 280 or 400, to at least try to get that $100 package done. And it's Delgado coffee, tea, and emu oil. If they want, they could switch out the emu oil and the Delgado for chaga. Chaga is very popular there. So they could switch that out at the request when they're in the office. So, but the 100 and the 280s were the most popular packages. And again, remember that if you sign up in a package, half of the points go into the binary. And, you might look at it and say, well, it doesn't matter to me. But if you're building a team, what duplication does, it does what you do. So make sure, however you sign up, I tell the people, whatever you're doing, you do it right, because you're going to get a 50%, fast start bonus on the first order that these people place. Make it a good one. And the other thing is you are now duplicating what you want your team to start building. So if you want all the points in the binary as you grow a team, make sure you teach at least that $100 pack. So that's what's down there, Bong, and that's what's been the most popular. I didn't see as many 400 packs as I maybe thought I would, but the 100s and 280s were the most popular. With the 280s, of course, you get all the products. You get the Strike Up, and you get the chaga, and you get the tea and the coffees. So you get a nice assortment of everything in a 280.
Awesome.
So,
okay, guys.
So how long before we go back?
I haven't planned. If I haven't planned it yet, if Jack Fallon's there in April, I'm not sure if I would join them or not. But if I can't go those first 2 weeks of April, then I definitely cannot go until later on. The summers are really challenging for me, but if I could have a break to go for 10 days in the summer, and then I'll be there November for sure.
Oh.
But I'm going to wait and see Jack Fallon's schedule because he is going to be going.
All right.
So
Yeah, since you're very close to the corporate, any updates with regards to the specific date for the back office to be launched again?
No, I haven't got
No idea.
those. And I found that their specific dates sometimes don't always happen right on the date.
You don't know, yeah?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I haven't got that exact update. I'm enjoying watching Jack Fallon doing all the live videos from
that's good.
from the warehouse and introducing the people. He seems like he's in a really good mood right now. I'm not sure if it's Chinese New Year that's making him so excited. Year of the Rooster. Jack's feeling like a rooster. But no, I'm enjoying watching those. So
with the disco ball. The disco ball. Did you see the disco ball?
Is that what's happening? The disco ball?
Yeah, can you see the disco ball in the offices?
Yeah, I know. They're having lots of fun in there, which is nice to see. And I'm experienced.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. Bong's got a question into John Licari regarding your office over there in Europe. So I'm sure when you get that answer, Bong, you'll fill the team in.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I think that's all for today. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a wonderful trip.
Okay.
That we got that office up and running. There are other teams in there, sponsored from people in the U.S. Very aggressive. They sat through my training last Saturday and Monday. Apparently, they had people in and signing up like crazy. So there are other teams in there besides my team and you guys' team. So just know that we got lots of competition, and it's good for the Philippine market, but that market's gonna grow. And the other thing is, our pay plan is a nice pay plan for that market. It's not a lot of money to sign up. The qualification's not a lot of money when you look at it compared to others. Our product is slightly more expensive. So here's what you might want to overcome. Here's how to overcome one objection. Is if people do say that don't have a lot of money, the product's very expensive. I'm going to have trouble if I just want to build a little bit of a business. We really promote using two products there, using the tea to cleanse the body, and then of course to use the chaga as the antioxidant, the powerful antioxidant that it is, to help heal the body. So we tell them you should be using two products. If you have to, order the first product as your auto ship and get binary qualified, and order the second product as a customer through your wife or one of your children, so that you can get it at a 50% discount, and that makes them both 25% off. And then the product becomes much more affordable. So
50%
if you
discount,
on the second product, right? So it makes 25 on each. So that calmed a lot of waters, but the too expensive a product. And then of course, every time you sponsor someone to use the product as a customer or a new IBO, you get that fast start bonus. So if you sponsor 2 people a month, you're still getting your product almost for free. And most people in the Philippines can sponsor 2 people a month. So that's how we overcome that one. And direct sales products are a little more money anyhow, but some people found it a little bit expensive, and that calmed it a little bit compared to the local companies. All the international companies there are expensive. Lifestyles is still a big company there, and Intra I think is about 40 US, and we're 45 US. So with the T, so it's not like we're a lot more money. The big companies from the international market are more expensive there than the locals. But they pay more. You pay commission on that dollar value. So, when you're in business, it's a wash. Everybody pays a little more. Everybody makes more.
What price are they selling the products?
What?
What prices are they selling the products at?
Well, T is 45 US, but it's the dollar exchange. It's the exchange on the dollar, and the taxes are about $6 US for an order of tea. No, by the time you add in the taxes and the shipping, and the 45, and then you do the exchange fee, in pesos, it's expensive.
No, I meant locally. How much do they sell one pack of tea for locally? Do you know?
Well, they still have to buy 4 packages at once. And then if they want to sell it, they just probably divide it by 4, but they're still paying the same as everybody else. It's $45 US. to buy
Same
4.
amount, yes.
As everybody else, it's just in pesos, but it's like I said, it's no more than a bottle of Intra. So.
Hi, Leovi. You just came in.
Leovi's in San Francisco?
California.
California. I'm in Temecula.
Is that close to LA or San Fran?
LA is like 2 hours away from here, but it's
So
kind of, I'm used to driving.
Okay, so which way are you then from LA? South, north?
No. I'm in Temecula, Riverside. Temecula is not part of LA. It's 2 hours away from LA.
I know, but are you south of LA?
Yeah, south, yeah.
South, towards San Diego.
Yeah, close to San Diego. It's like 1 hour away.
Okay, so you go ahead and build yourself
I'm in
a team
between.
there. You go ahead and build the team there, and I'll come and support you because I usually have my airplane in Phoenix during the wintertime, so I can fly to your place in less than 2 hours.
That will be awesome. Yeah, I'm starting to build. Wow, wonderful. I'm starting to build my team. Right now, I keep on doing meetings, and I will start my tea party.
Okay, because I'll be in Yuma. I'm not sure if I'll be in Yuma this winter, but I'm usually in Yuma a couple times a year.
Oh, you go to Yuma. Wow.
Yeah,
that's
and
wonderful.
I just go there for the day. But I mean, from Yuma to your place is less than an hour in my airplane. I can get there quick. So yeah, get yourself a team going, and then we'll come and do a meeting over there.
Yeah, Brad will go to my place on Saturday, and we will try our best to really build up the team.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Building also, we will have like Japan and Philippines and Italy as well.
Nice. Good deal. Keep going. There's lots of Filipinos in Daly City, but that's too far north. That's way up north.
Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of friends in LA. I also have cousins, but I'm trying to teach them this kind of thing, and I think I'll be the one going there. And if we build a team, we will notify you and we will invite you right away.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, because we want to make like one good event.
Yeah.
Wherein it will be much easier for us because I knew on this kind of business event is very special.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. And that's, I mean, in the Philippines, you Filipinos love the events, and I witnessed that. And I went to quite a few of them. I mean, not far away. I went to Alabang, and it was a 2.5 hour ride.
Oh, I'm from that area, BF.
Okay. One thing I got to share with you, I took Uber. I used Uber when I was there, and to do an Uber ride, 1 hour and 25 minutes to the airport was about $8. And then I get back to Edmonton, and I had to go to a car dealership to get my car, and the ride there with taxi, because they don't allow Uber at our airport, but by taxi was about maybe 25 minutes, 30 at the most, and it was $70. So yeah, Uber in the Philippines, a number of times I was close to 2 hours, and it was $10 or $8, $12, very inexpensive to use Uber in the Philippines, and it's very, very good.
Nice to stay in the Philippines.
Oh, I got back here. It's like, oh gosh, back to reality. The big costs. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Things are also expensive here. Oh, the other thing that we have in the office is right upstairs in the office, because it's on the bottom floor. The Jollibee's is 2 levels high. And so when we go upstairs, you see Jollibee's, but there's a big mall. So we call them Walmarts here in the U.S., but they're like a big mall. They sell furniture, they sell food, they sell clothing, they sell everything. And when you come off the MRT, you can go right into that mall. So I could go in there and buy my fruit every morning and then just go down the escalator to the office. I mean, we have such a great location. I can't tell you how great location we have. So everything's there. If you're working there for the day, you can go buy your selection of fruit. One thing I did find in the Philippines, Vanjie, was that they don't eat as much fresh fruit and vegetables as we have here when it comes to all the fast food outlets. The fast food outlets have more rice and chicken and pork and fried stuff, where you get back to the airports here in Canada, and then you got your selection more of, a lot more veggies in the sandwiches, and you got access to, it seems like more fruit. Yet there's lots of fruit in the Philippines, but you guys don't have access to it at your kiosks and fast food places. So I did notice that there is more fruit or healthier food choices when you get back to Canada. that was one of the things I guess that's because that's what I eat. So that's what that's what I noticed.
Yeah.
But I had a great time. The people there are so amazing, just so amazing. I had just a really good time, and 3 weeks went by pretty fast. So.
Okay. Banji, any final thing that you want to say to Jack, Banj?
Nothing. Well, you know, thank you so much for all the information, Jack, and you know, we really appreciate your support. Yeah, and yeah, I really do hope you enjoy your stay in the Philippines, in spite of the weather and of the traffic.
Oh gosh, every day 27 degrees. I mean, we're out at night in t-shirts. The wind's blowing. It's 27. In the daytime, it's 29, 30. Oh, I tell you, you guys spoiled me. You spoiled me with the weather.
But did you have time to visit the beaches there?
No, I worked every day. So
you must really go back.
every even on Sundays when it's quiet, I still would go prospecting because where the office is, right in the middle of the office and the call centers, is a wonderful area where everybody goes. There's a Jolly Bean coffee shop. There's Tokyo's. There's a Shakey's. I mean, all the eating places are there and they're outside. So I'd go walking and talking in there and talk to people all the time and hand out my card and just tell them about the office. And then, you know, I'd get like typical numbers, 1 or 2 out of 10 would come by the office. So that's what I would do. And even on Sundays, I went and did that. But next trip, I want to go visit the beach because I've been to Cebu before and I've been to Davao, but never, always working. I've never taken the time to just enjoy half a day off. So next trip, I want to do that.
Next trip, maybe Bong can be with you, so he can take you around.
Absolutely.
You know, Bong, you should go with Jack and, you know, show him how beautiful our country is.
I'll be the tourist guide.
I've seen it from the air because, of course, flying to these places, I see how beautiful it is. I was in Zamboanga in April and did lots of driving. Zamboanga, how do you say that, Bong?
Zamboanga.
There you go. Yeah, and we drove one place to another. We drove 90 miles, and I was in a vehicle for 10 hours, I think. So I got to see a lot of it. There is so much beauty. We went by the orchards, and you know, I saw the countryside, which was very beautiful. But I'd like to stop and just spend a day at the beach. That would be great. Then you get into Manila, and it's a whole different world when it comes to traffic. It's an amazing experience.
We definitely know that. We can imagine.
Yeah. And the other thing, I stayed in La Breza Hotel, which is about a 7 to 10 minute walk to the office. So I never had to take cabs or Uber. Every day I would walk back and forth from my hotel to the office, and it's a 3-star hotel. Very nice. Come with a breakfast, and it was about $50 a night or $45 a night. So it was fabulous to be, you know, like I'm saying, this office is located in such a great area. The MRT unloads at our door. The buses are stopping right there. The hotel's right there. Everything's right there. It's a great location, except you got to deal with traffic to get there. Most people that were coming were taking the MRT. We're coming via MRT. So.
Okay. So.
Good. Okay.
Well, I don't have any question anymore because, you know, I think Jack already explained everything.
Covered everything. Yeah. But on the last note, setting aside the Philippine market, Jack, what could be the best thing to do right now? Because, you know, 2017, as TLC would always say, is a year of growth. Yeah. And here in the UK and even in Italy and America, we want to really skyrocket this business. Yeah. So, because we have been noticing that Mike Demetrio has been so quiet. You know, it would be best if he could also join us online. You know. Yeah. And
we need to wake him up.
Wake him up. I tried to connect with him, but he didn't. Still replying to my messages. So could be best if we could really, you know, unite and. Re-engage one another.
I talked to him one morning when I was in the Philippines, and that was it. But yeah, we need to wake up Mike. He's a great guy. And
yes.
He's going to help us all build a business. He's kind of been. I know India. We should get Paul Atwell to do one of these Zoom webinars as well and get an update on India, because that's going to be another great market for all of us. But what we should do, Bong, what you should do with your team in Manila is do a presentation. Do you guys have a slide presentation that you do? Do you guys have one now that you do? Okay. You should do that presentation with the folks in the Philippines and just do it through Zoom. I was thinking I just turned my computer on because one of the things I was going to plan on doing was turn on. I'm just going to move this. I was going to try turning this on to move my camera. Let me just turn this camera around. Switch the camera. I was going to do it so that I could set up my iPad, because you can't do screen sharing. I was going to set this up so that I could just show my screen and we could do a presentation. So if that was sitting right there, I could do a presentation with the slideshow, right? And we should be doing some presentations to the folks in the Philippines to get them going. So, and then the other thing is also the trainings. Like, we can do so much online if they're in the office. And I'm talking, Bong, mostly in the office, because in the Philippines I experienced that Wi-Fi is not that great. So if we can get them in the office where they have Wi-Fi, you can come in, you can do the presentation for them, like right on Zoom. So, you know, and that's what I've been telling my team over there. We got to use Wi-Fi more. When they're in the office and they get a good prospect and they need me to call in, if they can do it before 1 in the afternoon Philippine time, then it's, you know, it's still before midnight my time. But like last night, I was awake half the night working with those guys. But typically going forward, we won't be able to do that. So you guys, with your time schedule, you can do that though. You could be doing presentations get your people to the office and then call in on Zoom, and whatever help you need to assist them with on Zoom. The Wi-Fi in that office is fantastic. So that's what I'd be doing. I'd be using Wi-Fi as much as you can. Get them to the office, use the office Wi-Fi.
Okay. All right. So I think everything has been covered today. And hopefully we could have you again every now and then, Jeff, for this conference. Yeah. So we can update one another what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. So just remember, Bong, if they go to the office and if you're going to do the presentation, as long as they've got their phone, they can turn on the TV, bring you on Zoom on your phone, plug into an HDMI cable on their phone, and they're on the TV watching you do a presentation on Zoom.
Okay then. No
we
problem.
did it all the time. My phone was going dead every day. Everybody that came in with an iPhone or an iPad, they were plugging into that TV, just with a little adapter. So, so that's the other thing you say is the presentations going on. We can do our own presentations via Zoom. The only thing is you can't upload a presentation. That's why I have another computer. You could shoot at it, or you could use GoToMeeting or something where you can upload a presentation.